Well, I'm still here, watching race 14 because somebody put me on their horse in race 15. Not cool. Quick little recap of what took place tonight. First to Sir Strong. Now, I guess the takeaway from Sir Strong is two things. One, he only made one break instead of the 14 he was charted with last week. I think it was more new scenery for him. He just got a little out of gear and a little unsure of himself coming out of the gate. If I had just checked him real hard coming out of the gate, he would have been fine. But I tried to let him work his way through it, and he just rolled off. And it was almost like he was angry when he came back trotting. He was mad at himself for making that break. I like how the horse feels. I like how Sir Strong goes about his work. Here's a horse that made a break, caught up to the horse in third, moved him in the turn, around the horse, and ended up a closing up third. I didn't see the chart line. It had to be 59 apiece, 2 minutes off a half and 1-1. That's how I took it anyway, but I thought it was a good mile. Now, I guess that what do we take away from tonight? It would be nice to put a 2-year-old mark on Sir Strong, but now he has to qualify because that break at Mohawk and then that skip tonight. He finished up his mile good. He looked good. I guess I'm going to take the night to sleep on it and say, think to myself, is it best to turn him out now and try to have him ready for January, February? Is he going to be a stake colt or just a useful horse? You look at a horse like Unbeatable Kemp, very, very nice colt. Absolutely no stake engagements he had this year. None. Remember, we took him to Oak Grove and it didn't work out. And we passed over the rest of the Kentucky sires to simply race him in overnights. He's done well this year, and he's going to finish off the year very, very well. The same trajectory possibly for Sir Strong. Leave those staking engagements open for him. But I think mentally he's very strong. Very nice horse that way. Physically, I think he needs to broaden out in the shoulders a little bit. But the way he did his work tonight was impressive. This is how I remember the horse. I don't know what took place last night. I can tell you tonight's break, to me, I think he just wasn't sure of himself on a half-mile track. This is his first start on a half. Sure, he trained at Tamiko, but you can be sure he wouldn't any faster than, 2:12 in his life, maybe at Tamiko, 2:10. And today, he won a mile. It had to be 59, 2 minutes. And did it, excluding that minor break at the start, the horse looked very, very good and went about his work very methodically and very well. So I was proud of him tonight. I think he's going to be a really nice 3-year-old for us. Who was next? Next was Amordiner. Now, Amordiner touched a knee, got out of gear, hit himself. We're going to scope him, draws, but let's see what the hell is going on. This was not the horse I qualified last week. So, again, before I jump to conclusions, I want to see his blood work, right? I want to know, okay, was there something wrong physically with him that caused that? Or do we need to work on that? Or do we need to take that for what it is, his first start, back, and it's okay, what's the takeaway from there? What changes can we make? If I have to work with what I see tonight, I can tell you the changes I want to make to fix that, but I don't want to jump to conclusions in case that was a result of something else. So first things first, draw the blood and see where we're at with the Mordiner. Then we had the 3 fillies. Blue Tesla made that break very uncharacteristic for her. Rolling in the turns, over on the left shaft. We come off the track. She had a lot of dirt on her right toe and none on her left toe. Now you might say, that's so. Well, that's very telling. It means she's not striding out properly right hind, and she's short stepping on her right hind. It's causing a buildup of dirt on her right hind toe. Usually means they're a little stiff, a little sore in their hock. Before I say where it is, it's definitely right hind. I believe it's probably her hock. Again, this is just maintenance stuff. The veterinarian will probably come in and put a shot of high 50 in that hock for next week. So change of equipment a little bit for next week. Add the Murphy blind to keep her a little bit straighter. Put that gating strap on the inside. Take the gating pole off the outside. And I think she'll be fine. So that was Blue Tesla. Again, you see how just rushing a horse, or not rushing a horse, but interrupting their training and racing. She had those 4 starts in a row. She really felt and looked bionic, and then come back. And now, last week she looked terrible. She tied up the start before that. Today she made a break. It's just a calamity, and hopefully we can chisel her way back into the form she was before. And then Bravura was terrible. She was horrible tonight. I worked my way out of the hole in a good spot second over. She didn't want any part of it. So I don't know what's going on with her. Another horse, we have to take her blood tomorrow. I suspect that will be telling. Something was up with her. So it was a complete power outage tonight. I find it hard to believe that she can trot 59 2 minutes. That's all she has. It's unlikely. She already won in 56. So we'll figure out what's wrong with her. I don't really know what to say in regards to that other than the obvious. She was terrible tonight. So we had Sir Strong, who made a minor little break. And I don't think that was mechanical. I think it was just new surroundings for a 2-year-old trotter. I want to think that over. Do we turn him out now and let him grow up and fill out? Or do we continue on, qualify him, and get a 2-year-old mark on him? Both paths, you can make an argument for either. We need to pick one or the other. And then the other 2 fillies, Blue Tesla, I think, is just a minor amount of maintenance. Even though My Sweet Mimi was a winner, still need to make a couple of changes on her. And then Bravura, just find out what went on with her. So that's where we're at tonight. Not a horrible night. Third was Sir Strong, a win with My Sweet Mimi, a break with Blue Tesla, and a poor race for the other filly. So I'm going out right now, and Amordiner was fifth, I believe. Again, I talked about Amordiner. I need to take a look at that blood also. I'm in the 15th. I'm going to go race this horse right now, and then I'm all done for the night. As you can see, I'm in the truck. Preston, our blacksmith, his fiance, Emily, and Sean come up and help paddock the horses tonight from Delaware. They're visiting. Lauren is racing Walk on the Moon tomorrow early. So I said, you know what, guys, take my car, go down. I'll drive the truck down because we need the truck down there tomorrow. So I'm in the truck, going to Delaware in the morning. But for tonight, I'm all done racing ours. Got to race one for somebody else and then head back to the house. Take care.